Hello, popcorn junkers. You're a popcorn junkie or a popcorn junker? Oh, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, all our movie reviews, trailer reactions, TV reviews, streaming reviews, you name it, you'll be notified about. Hit the bell and hit always, or sometimes if you don't want us to drive you mad. This is a trailer reaction to the last Showgirl. This is an exciting prospect on so many different levels. First of all, the director is Coppola. She is related to Sofia Coppola, who is related to Francis Ford Coppola, who obviously had his megalopolis become something of a flopolopolis. But this film, what's most notable perhaps about this film, and the reason it kind of caused quite a fuss at the Toronto International Film Festival, is that it stars Pamela Anderson. Yes, she of Baywatch. Yes, she of Pamela and Tommy, though obviously she wasn't in the fictionalized series. I interviewed her years ago, bizarrely, at the Cannes Film Festival when she starred in Barbed Wire or something like that. This also stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Dave Bautista too, Billie Lourd. And the premise is that sort of pretty much after a 30-year career as a sort of showgirl, you know, within Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip, she has to make plans because the show suddenly closes. Now, my feeling with a subject like this, I find Las Vegas a fascinating city because for me it kind of almost is, I mean, I've filmed there a couple of times. I've visited, I think, a total of 3 times in my life. On 2 occasions visiting Las Vegas, I approached it at night on the freeway and you see it like, quite literally, like a UFO. It's kind of odd that it's in Nevada, you know. You see it like a UFO just glowing in the distance, and as you approach at night, it's that weird knowledge that actually the day has just begun in Las Vegas, because it's very much a nighttime neon lit city. It's a city of showbiz. It's a city of surfaces. Don't get me wrong, Los Angeles is about that, but behind even the kind of all of the kind of adverts and the Sunset Boulevards and the Hollywood Boulevards, there's actually an industry there. There is a kind of real sort of, you can feel the grinding cogs of an industry at work. Whereas in Vegas, it really is, the industry there is people coming and losing their money. So when you're in Las Vegas, you can hear the sort of ka-ching of cash just being literally thrown at it as the arms of one-armed bandits and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, the bays of casino kind of, you know, money's thrown on the roulette wheel and all this kind of stuff. But within it, there are lots of lost characters. It's a very rich place for, well, really poor people. And, you know, most of the people propping up this facade, this mirage, if you like, in the Nevada desert, are people who are leading quiet lives of desperation. It's the stuff of Sean Baker's films like The Florida Project or Anora that's out at the moment. And for me, I'm interested to see if this, The Last Showgirl, starring Pamela Anderson, lots of people very excited about her performance, whether this speaks to something very similar. But in using someone like Pamela Anderson, who herself, in some sense, had her high, was exploited, and almost manifests that facade and mirage of the beautiful woman and all that malarkey. I wonder whether this could be a sort of brilliant fusion of on-screen talent with kind of subject matter.
Places, please. Places, please. This is your place's call for the final performance of the Razzle Dazzle.
Me in Las Vegas used to treat us like movie stars. Costumes, sets. We were ambassadors for style and grace. The Las Vegas Showgirl. The iconic American showgirl.
You have an act prepared?
I do. I'm a dancer.
Music?
Yeah. I gave it to the maestro. Feeling seen. Feeling beautiful. That is powerful. And I can't imagine my life without it. Doing a job that you don't really love, that's hard.
Wow, so all the things that I was saying, we saw. You see the neon lights, that sense, weirdly, in Vegas, that when you're out at night, and there's that wonderful shot at the beginning there where she's looking up into the golden neon light, like almost rainfall, but kind of shards of sunlight. Day becomes night, night becomes day. You're in a world of artificial light and artifice. I thought that was very powerful. Dave Bautista announcing the fact that it was the end of their last performance, and we have an extraordinary close-up on her face. And in many ways, Pamela Anderson doing something here similar, not dissimilar, to what Demi Moore does in The Substance, which is she's beautiful, she's stunning, she's the age she is, but she's not the young sort of visage of total unrealistic perfection that she has been in many ways sort of known for. And so I think that's why a film like this feels, I hate using the word brave because it's so bloody patronizing, but that's why I think a film like this is so important, because I think when she's looking into camera, and you can see that this is an older Pamela Anderson, and then there are the shots where the makeup looks more like a mask, it looks more like an attempt to hide the truth of what she's feeling. You feel the artifice of the makeup on her face, you feel the longing, you feel the loss, you feel the aspiration, you feel the fact that she's actually got to an age now where all that aspiration, where does it go? Because, you know, the show is coming to an end, and metaphorically so is the show for her. I like the way in which some of the footage there looked like it was almost documentary-like, you know, with all the showgirls running up the stairs and all that kind of stuff. Love the defocus laughter. Jamie Lee Curtis with her red hair, obviously a colleague or an old colleague or something, you know, laughing in the streets. I like that. Felt very Florida Project, very sort of actuality, behind the scenes, documentarist. I liked it. I liked the look of it. I liked the feel of it. I liked all the reflections. I love that moment where she was asked about her music and she, you could see her sort of feeling her age. It's that awful thing of auditioning. I presume she's auditioning there with the cap on. You know, she's feeling her age. She's feeling the loss of what she was once wanting or aspiring towards. Just based on that alone, I absolutely want to watch it, and I do think it will sit within those sort of Sean Baker, a bit Uncut Gemsy too, you know, a sort of raw, urgent immediacy to the camera work, close up, documentary, lots of deep focus, long lens stuff where you're getting right into the, how that works powerfully in these films is when you're on a long lens and you're on a big close up, it really lets you go into the characters, you know, you're feeling the rawness of their emotions. So yeah, so far I'm in.